Well, hello, beautiful souls. Welcome back. We just moved through the powerful 7-7 portal. So it really opened new energetic pathways. I just did a reading for the overall energy of that and alignment for this new higher timeline that we have shifted into. But now I'm just going to take a look into what's next in love. So just take a deep breath in, soften your heart, and receive the messages meant for you. Take what resonates, leave the rest. So let's just dive in and see where this takes us. Super exciting. All right, so let's see what new love energies or opportunities are coming in. What new love energies or opportunities are coming in? All right, let's see what we got going on here. Ha ha ha. So we have the Fool. New beginnings, fresh start, clean slate. I love it, especially if we are now operating from our best and highest timeline. Ace of Wands. I think this came up in the last reading too. So new beginnings, passion, projects. Tower, interesting. The Tower to me is always good because it clears the path for anything that might be holding you back. And a lot of times we know these things, but a lot of times they're subconscious and they play out and they affect our behaviors because they're deep-seated beliefs that we may not even realize are beliefs. So let's get some clarifiers here because we want either new connections, upgrades in current relationships, deeper self-love. So what else is coming in? This looks obviously the Fool and the Ace of Wands. We are off to a positive and fiery, passionate start. So let's see what else we got. Interesting. So we have some offers coming in. Six of Wands, Death. Once again, to me, this goes to the Tower, and there are old attachments that we always need to let go of, or that we're being guided to release right now. So actually, let me get, since that came up twice, there's something that perhaps we are still holding on to, or that some people are still holding on to. That card, I'm not Strength, interesting. Empress, Queen of Wands. All right, so my, interesting. When I look at that, to me, I feel like there is this attachment to still an old love or perhaps an old timeline. So when we jump to a new timeline, like we did through this new 7-7 portal, a lot of times there can still be what I call echoes of a former timeline. And so you can ask, for guides to help you, angels, whoever you work with, your higher self, obviously, your future ascended self, to help kind of clear any of those old echoes, those old ties to a timeline of perhaps what you thought you wanted, because we're in a whole new era now. And there are things that perhaps we wanted that just don't resonate with us anymore, or it wasn't exactly what we wanted. So we can now access more resources and more help to get us what we do want. So that's really interesting. So there's definitely some releasing that still needs to happen, and that's totally fine. Listen, Rome wasn't built in a day. Everything is cyclical, and we can't bring in new until we release the old. So if there's any of those old little threads or echoes of timelines gone by. And it may even be something from a past life. I had a good friend message me and she had this dream anyway. And I was like, this feels like, an old past life that needs to get cleared up. So if that resonates with you, great. You can ask for help in dream time as well. Meditate, journal, and just allow whatever comes up to come up. Maybe you need to do a burning ceremony, write a letter to a specific person, or even show yourself I'm hearing compassion and forgiveness. Remember, forgiveness is always for you as well. To me, it's 50-50. It's half the other person and half you. So now, let me see, what is your heart truly calling in now at this new level? Let me see, this one, let me pull from this deck actually. So what is your heart truly calling in this new level? So just be open to the messages, take what resonates, leave the rest. If it doesn't resonate, great, perfect, not for you. There's something else. Trust your intuition. You are far, far wiser than you perhaps even know. So let's just see, what is your heart truly calling in at this new level? Let's see here. Ooh. Interesting. Okay, so don't make decisions based on guilt. So being free, right? Being free from the guilt. Making decisions from a new space. And what's so lovely, what comes after that is when it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands the understanding of life and love. Listen, this makes me a little weepy because I think this is something, I'm getting emotional here. This is truly something that I think perhaps people downplay or don't give enough credit to, is that every experience of love expands your understanding of love, which continues to grow and evolve. And because we are all connected, that experience gets linked to the collective, and it helps expand the understanding of love for everybody. So there is no right or wrong. Trust your instincts. Continue to be open to love. All right. Transmission over. That was super, super weepy. Interesting. So, and this says, beware of what you're projecting for the qualities you admire one another or qualities you both possess. And also qualities you don't like could also be your own reflection. I think that what you're truly calling in is, to me, what this says is to be mindful. So you can't call in somebody that has something that you don't already possess. So if you want somebody that is super kind and super compassionate, you have to have a certain level of that yourself in order for that to be reflected back to you. So to me, this speaks to what you're truly desiring is that balance, that equilibrium, to be seen, to have all those beautiful qualities. And perhaps, honestly, I feel that this is an invitation for you to really hone in on those qualities that you master, that you want to see reflected to you. If you're all about humor, obviously you want that reflected back to you, right? Nobody that's funny wants to be with some, sullen Sally or Sully Steven, right? So take this, time to really think about those qualities that you admire most about yourself. And it's funny because, when I work with clients, a lot of times that can be super challenging. So what are the qualities then that you admire in others? What are the top 3 qualities when you meet somebody new, or if you have a mentor, anything along those lines? What do you admire most about that person? All right. So now how can we best, I'm going to pull from this deck. How can we best prepare to receive this new love? Because we have the Ace, right? The Ace of Wands, it's on the way. So new love is coming in, or a new level in love. Speaks to passion with the Wands. We have the Queen of Wands, so there's a feisty lady, right? So we have new levels, deeper levels, especially after this portal. So there is so much potential buzzing in the air. And I know that right now, maybe there's a little fatigue you might be feeling. And that's okay. Like, take time to take care of yourself. So how can we best prepare to receive this new love? All right. Listen, create, and choice. Interesting with the choices again. Listen, I love choices. I love opportunities. And there's always a choice. And this is for absolutely everything. So listen to your inner guidance. That is so important. I cannot stress that enough. You're a whole new level now. So tuning into your inner compass, fine-tuning that dial to where you may be now in things. And then remember, you can create the story that you want. And I think like with that Tower and Death, letting go of those old stories, those old echoes of love, the coulda, woulda, shoulda, all that. I'm just going to call it nonsense. You get to create the story. You get to create the new. You can create how you perceive the past. It was all learning. It was all opening your heart. It was all for a greater understanding of love and what love means to you and what you want from love, how you interact with love. And then choices. And once again, listening to your intuition. Trust yourself. Take time to, meditate, go in nature, however you connect. But connecting with yourself is so imperative, especially now when we're at this whole new level, things may be in flux. All right, and let's see, do I want this deck? Yeah, let's see if there's any final guidance on our love journey here. Any final thoughts coming in? Any final thoughts, guidance from Spirit about this new love, deeper levels of love? And once again, this includes self-love, because honestly, your primary relationship is with you. So you need to get that straight up sorted. That's your primary relationship, your prime objective. All right, so let's see here. All right, simplification, spiritual awakening, renewal. Interesting. Simplify your life and focus on what truly matters. It's so funny because the decluttering, Mercury's going to go into retrograde. Was it next week or 2 weeks? Sometime soon. But also between the 7-7 portal and the 8-8 portal is always a time of decluttering. And I love it. And honestly, allow your physical world to reflect your inner world. So going through decluttering, getting rid of things that no longer serve, thoughts, beliefs, whatever, any type of disharmonious mantra that you may have, etc. Simplify that stuff, clean out closets, drawers, tidy up. It's all linked together. Your physical world is a reflection, right, of your inner world. Spiritual awakening, you are on the right path. I love that. You're spiritual evolving and aligning with your higher purpose. Absolutely. Listen, we had the 7-7 portal, which is 25, so it was 777. So here we have 777. I love it. There are never any coincidences. I just absolutely adore it. And renewal and fresh beginnings. Here we go. Fresh beginnings, renewal, choices, options. So many opportunities and growth ahead. Absolutely amazing. I love it. And so honestly, I'm hearing a little affirmation, and just so you can just put your hand over your heart or your high heart and just think to yourself or say it out loud. I release all love that no longer serves me, and I open my heart to receive soul-aligned divine love. I am worthy of a love that cherishes, honors, and expands me. I trust the universe to guide me into the next beautiful chapter of my heart. So take what you need from that, and may you feel so held during this time and cherished as you step into this new chapter of love. And may every step forward be guided by your highest heart, and may the love you call in mirror that deep love you hold for yourself. All right, sweet, beautiful souls. Have a beautiful day. Give this video a thumbs up, click like, click subscribe, all the beautiful things. Sending you so much love and blessings and joy. And until next time, more love vibes to come. Ciao.